Hey guys, welcome back today to another Wristwatch Wednesday. Today we have my 2002 Timex Ironman watch. If you don't know anything about the Ironman watches, which I'm sure you do, they started in, I think it was around 1984 is when they started developing these. You know, way back in the height of my youth days. They built these. They had some, I think they were called triathlon watches before. These were upgraded and a little better water resistance. I think that's what made it the Ironman, and you can see it was the 200 meters on this one. I bought this brand new back in 2002. I needed a watch. I was traveling all over North America for my job. Needed a watch with an alarm on it because you could never really count on that hotel wake-up call. So that was the main reason for this. Plus, it was just easy. This is the kind of watch I grew up with. We had the Casio digitals, we had the Timex digitals, and it was just, you know, kind of my comfort zone for watches. So bought this new back then. Probably bought it at the local Meyer store or something like that. I don't even remember where I bought it. But then you know, smartphones came. Started using it as a darkroom timer when I got into darkroom stuff. But anyway. It's back out now in the collection. Cleaned it up, still a little bit of dust and paint on it. This has pretty much all the standard features of any digital watch you've had over the last probably, what, 30 years now. More than that, maybe. Here's your mode button where you can switch between the modes. There's your stopwatch, there's your timer, there's your alarm, and then you're back to your time. You got your start for your stopwatch and things and your modes in there, and you got your lap and your reset also. Up here we have our Indiglo, and I was just reading online the Indiglo came out on this Ironman watch in 1992. That was the big update to the Ironman from the original when they started with the extra water resistance. And this is your set button to set your time and day. Let's get some specs on this watch. We'll get some size specs on this watch. The case size, you know, without the extra buttons, is about 40. Let's see, yeah, it's about almost 42. It's really strange to me because it looks smaller than 42 to me when I sit here and look at it. When I look at some of the other watches I size up on this channel, but interesting. I expect that to be smaller. Lug to lug, we're going to be at about 40, probably 45, and then the lug width is about 18. But yeah, this is the original band. I really like this watch. You know, I will say though, when you wear these watches for a while, the band starts to smell a little funky when you start sweating it and stuff, so you do have to take them off, you have to wash it. One thing I don't like about the band design on this was this piece of cotton, whatever it is, that it used to hold it down. It stretches, and now it makes it flop around like this when I'm running or walking or whatever. But I like the Velcro band. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know everybody probably hates those, but I kind of like it. It brings me back to the 80s, back in the highlight of my youth. But it has the Ironman symbol, the Timex. So this is the original band. Let's get some shots on the wrist. If you ever need to change a battery in one of these, I got several videos on my channel about that, so check that out. It's actually pretty easy. I mean, this one has the screws that hold the back down. It's not a snap and it's not a screw down with a spin, but it does have the 4 screws. But yeah, that's one of my favorites, to be honest with you. And yeah, I'm sure it's more sentimental than anything, but you know, if you're gonna go down the river, kayak, you know, float in a floaty, whatever, as we do a lot here in the Midwest, this is the perfect watch for it. So love these watches. Let's get some shots on the wrist and some macro shots, as we always do on this channel, and we'll wrap this video up.